for today's Diamond and Pearl / Platinum opening day, I'm going to be opening up this sealed box of Diamond and Pearl Stormfront. And honestly, the only reason I chose this box for today's opening is because I kind of felt like pulling a Gengar. Fainting Spell Gengar is in this set and was one of my favorite Pokemon as far as decks go. And for my first season, I guess, of competitive play, I played a lot of Vilegar. So really that's my only reason for opening up this set, or my big reason, I should say. There's a few other smaller reasons. I had someone ask if I had any of, I think, Charmeleon or Charizard, the reprint from this set, for possible trade, and at the moment I don't. Oh, let's go ahead and show off all this a little closer. So if I pull something from here, I'll be able to offer it up for trade to him. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So while Gengar is really the big one that I'm looking out for, there's a ton of other great cards in this set. Lots of level X's. Like I said, you've got the Charizard line reprints, there's some shinies, and yeah, just some great stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let me scoop my chair in actually a little bit. Somehow I got slid out a little further away. Swinum, or Swinum, however you say it. Combee. And yeah, this is the Combee that was pretty cool. It's not, I don't even know what this is. It's like, it's a, I don't even know. But it's not an ability or something, so it can't be, or a power or something that could be power, power sprayed or anything like that. When you put this on your bench, you can search your discard pile and put something else onto your bench. So I know this is a big card in Gyarados decks. Whoops. For reviving, if a Gyarados got knocked out, for reviving those Magikarps. Onix, Potion, Cherubi, Dusclops. Dusclops, Pokédraw Plus. That card I saw quite a bit of use. And Farfetch'd. My reverse is a Staravia. And my rare, Sceptile Holo. Its Pokepower Energy Trans is the same as the Meganium's Pokepower or Pokebody, I don't know which it is, right now Meganium Prime. You can pretty much move grass energy around any way you like, as often as you like per turn. It's a way to conserve those resources. Drifloon, Pikachu, Duskull, Ponyta, Magnemite, Piloswine, Cyclone Energy, and Scyther, really awesome looking Scyther. My reverse is Infernape, which is a rare. And my rare is Tangrowth. Oh, I see another potion. Potion! Ghastly. Good Ghastly too, with Pitch Dark. Prevents your Pokemon from using trainers. Not as good as a Spiritomb, but still pretty cool. Magnemite, Cherubi, Drifloon, Bidoof, Energy Link, and Sableye. Oh, this card, Sabeldonk, yeah, this was the reason why we had a format shift before the end of the season last year, was because of that card. When they implemented the new rule that you could use trainers and supporters on the first turn, if you went first, I should say, that card was just too overpowered. So yeah. My reverse, hey, is a switch. That's still legal. And my rare is Staraptor. Oh, I don't know if I've said this or not, but to reveal my source of where I bought this box, I bought it from DA Card World. So they have a lot of great prices on boxes. I think they pretty much just sell boxes and some other supplies as well, but they don't really sell a lot of individual, like, playing cards, like Troll and Toad and some of those other places. Another Ghastly, Cherubi, Bidoof, Starly, Duskull, Bibarel, Electrode, Grovyle. My reverse, Ooh, Drapion, which is another rare. The dark reverses always look pretty cool to me. And my rare is Vespiquen. Drifloon, Pikachu, Duskull, Ponyta, Magnemite, Staravia, Machoke, and Dusclops. My reverse is Energy Switch, and my rare is Roserade. So the good thing with the sealed box is even when you're pulling a lot of non-holo rares, they do a pretty good job of stacking the box, so you're not getting a lot of duplicates. So you can pretty much guarantee from a box that you're going to get a complete set of non-holo rares, which is kind of nice. At least for a collector. For a player, they're probably like, oh, I don't want all those crappy rares, I just want this. Bronzor, Bidoof, Skorupi, Tangela, Finneon, Energy Link, Staravia, and Machoke. My reverse is Electrode. And my rare is Empoleon Holo, not water type, metal type, which I thought is kind of weird considering it requires no metal energy, just water and colorless, but the type is metal, so kind of cool. Thought that was a really interesting card. Not a card that I actually ever saw in a deck, although I'm sure you know, some people did play it in a deck. It's just not one that I never got to run across. Swinub, Machop, Switch, Tangela, Bidoof, whoops, Pokehealer, Bibril, and oh, Warp Energy. I miss Warp Energy so much. My reverse is Magnezone. Very cool, another rare. I remember seeing this used every now and then. Superconductivity. Yeah, it's kind of like Typhlosion, where you can attach a lightning energy from your discard pile, but then put a damage counter. So pretty much exactly like Typhlosion Prime, except for lightning energy. And my rare is a Bronzong. I don't know what the level X pull ratio is for a box. I'm guessing I'm gonna get 2 level X, 1 shiny, and 1 reprint from this box. I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of like the Platinum series, and that's what I'm guessing. So let's see if I'm right. Voltorb, Larvitar, Drifloon, Ponyta. Oh, I did that wrong. 'Cause there's my reverse. Oh, well, Machop. My reverse is a shiny Duskull. So, excellent. My first, well, I guess you can call this like a secret rare, kind of. So, I completely messed up the order of the cards there. But, hey, shiny Duskull. Awesome. Shelgon, Pokehealer. So, this is what I thought was my reverse, but is not my reverse, and is... this is my rare. I really wonder how I messed that up. So my non-holo rare is a Sharam, and then this random card is Staravia. So I have no clue how I messed that up. But hey, made for a nice surprise, I suppose. And there is the first special pull, I guess, of the box. Yeah, there's 3. Shiny Duskull, which honestly, I really like Duskull. Just, he's creepy, he's a ghost thing, and yeah, so honestly, I really like that shinies. That's probably my favorite shiny pull. I'm trying to remember what the other shinies are, and I don't even see my mouse. It's buried in wrappers, so I can't look it up real quick. Stunky, Magikarp, the necessity to a Gyarados deck. Pikachu, Bagon, Voltorb, Warp Energy, Scyther, and Energy Switch. My reverse is a Great Ball, and my rare, Tyranitar. This Tyranitar, insane. The second attack for 5 dark energy. Now, the good thing is that it's Pokebody. Yeah, after your opponent uses a Pokepower, you can search your discard pile for a dark energy and attach it to Tyranitar. Does make your opponent think twice before using a Pokepower. And this is especially in the days of the setup Uxie. So, you know, well, do I help my opponent out by, you know, speeding up their energy acceleration? but help myself out at the same time, or do I, you know, delay my own setup or whatever and to slow down my opponent? Kind of a weird trade-off. And for some reason I thought that was a holo in this set, but I'm obviously wrong. Bidoof, Starly, Duskull, Magnemite, Switch, Dusclops, Miltank, and Energy Link. My reverse is a Miltank. And my rare is Abomasnow. And I saw this played in the deck every now and then. Yeah, it's got the like the Donphan's Pokebody where yeah, it reduces by 20, which is pretty cool. Only 2 holos so far, so that's a little weird. Whoops. My reverse is actually going to be on top there. Mischievous, I think that's the first one of this box. Larvitar, Onix, Snover, Roselia, Marley's Request, Dusclops, and Miltank. So my reverse is a Dusclops, which is... no, that's just uncommon. I don't know why I thought it was a rare. And my rare? Oh, Raichu level X! Ah, this is going to be a great card for collectors. Ah, so everyone loves the Pikachu line, and Raichu level X, oh, awesome, awesome pull. What other level X's are in this set? Like I've said in some other videos, I'm trying not to look up what's in this set before I open it, just so, I mean, geez, with collecting so many sets, I'm sure a lot of you out there easily, you know, can understand how it's so easy to mix up what Pokemon you pull in what set. So it makes it a nice surprise. Trico, Bronzor, Tangela, Snover, Voltorb, Shelgon, Magneton, Bidoof. My reverse, if I can pick it up, is a Bronzor. And my rare, whoa, back-to-back level X's! Machamp level X. Oh. Huh, no guard is kind of interesting. Double-edged sword. You do 60 more, but then they do 60 more as well. Kind of interesting. But strong-willed is really cool. It would only do 80, but yeah, well then again, it's a level X, so you could use the attacks underneath it too. And it's kind of like a Gengar fainting spell, where, you know, if you knock it out, yeah, that's not all. There's existing effects after that. With Gengar fainting spell, if you flipped wrong, your own opponent could also be, your own Pokemon could also be knocked out. With Machamp level X, if you flip wrong, or flip right, I guess, for yourself, you're still alive. Mischievous, Larvitar, Onix, Snover, Roselia, Haunter. I think it's the first Haunter. Bidoof, and Conductive Quarry. My reverse is Electrode. And my rare is Dusknoir. So I'm so thrilled about those back-to-back level X pulls. I mean, just think, if I owned a card shop and I just put this box out like that, and I'm just a kid coming along and I'm like, okay, I want these 2 packs. Just 2 packs, 2 level X's. You know, you wonder what are the chances of that happening, and I just showed right there that, you know, it's really not that unlikely. I mean, it's kind of the company's fault for packing them so close together, but they did it. Finneon, oh, hold on, that Conductive Quarry should be in that stack. Snover, Tangela, Machop, Duskull, Bibarel, Warp Energy, I would love for them to reprint that, and a really cool looking Magneton. My reverse is a Warp Energy, cool. And my rare is Magnezone Holo. So I just realized, of all the packs that I've opened up so far, my holo pulls just now matched up to my, I'm gonna call them ultra rare pulls, you know, 1 shiny and 2 level X. You know, say what you will, but, you know, they're both harder to pull than a regular holo, so it's kind of cool that, they're even right now. Finneon, Mischievous, Magikarp, Trico, Bagon, Haunter, Great Ball, Luxury Ball. That was, you needed one of those in every single deck. My reverse is Take Out, Knockout, Machamp. So, I did enjoy a few Machamp decks when I played. It was kind of a nice switch up from Vilegar. And this was one of my favorite cards. This was the true Luxchomp counter because Luxchomp pretty much ran all basic Pokemon. Or actually not basic Pokemon. What it says is not an evolved Pokemon. So instead of doing 40, it would just knock it out. So, I love that card. And my rare is a Salamence. Onix, Stunky, Magikarp, Pikachu, Bagon, Skarmory, Cyclone Energy, and Pichu. I think that's the first Pichu. My reverse, hey, a Magnezone, a rare. Just pulled that holo not that long ago. And my rare is a Rapidash. So far, no duplicates as far as the rares go. I love seeing that. And Stormfront was a pretty big set, so, chances are we're not going to get many duplicates from this box. Pikachu, Magnemite, Voltorb, Combee, Ghastly, Cyclone Energy, another Pichu, and Marley's Request. My reverse is a Magnemite. So kind of funny, last pack, Magnezone, and then there's a Magnemite. And my rare is Tangrowth. I think I pulled that earlier. Yep, that was my first pull. So there is the first duplicate of the set. So not bad that it's taken that long to get to the first duplicate. Like I said, I think I still have maybe one reprint pull for the box. So there's still a reason to watch. Drifloon, Ponyta, Machop, Combee, Swinub, Conductive Quarry. That's the first Grovyle. And Pokehealer. My reverse. Ooh, Pupitar. Cool looking Pupitar too. The Larvitar, the little clay Larvitar, I'm not a fan of in this set. And my rare is Drifblim, who has 3 attacks. That's kind of cool. Usually you just have 2 attacks. And 2 of its attacks don't require any energy, which is really cool. And, okay, that's actually really cool. Lifting, you search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them on your bench. Then for each basic Pokemon that you put on your bench, you can search for a basic energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. So that is really, really cool. Delivery is really awesome too, putting 1 card from your discard pile in your hand. If that was a basic Pokemon, Drifblim would have been amazing for setup. Voltorb, Ghastly, Stunky, Magnemite, Trico, Sableye. I think that's only the second Sableye of the box. Marley's Request, and Pokeblower. Pokeblower Plus, I should say. My reverse is a rare Rapidash. Pretty cool looking Rapidash too, I'd say. And my rare, the card that I wanted. Not that I don't have enough of them as it is, but Feigning Spell Gengar. Just this Pokemon, I think, just looks cool with the swirling water, the light coming in on this side, it's just, or at least I think that's water. That could be like a spell that he's casting. Yeah, this was just so cool. Shadow Room, putting 3 or 6 damage counters on your opponent, and then Poltergeist, where it does 30 times the number of trainers in their hand. And then Feigning Spell on top of that, where, hey, you're trying to knock me out? Maybe not. Skorupi, Trico, Duskull, Stunky, Finneon, Pupitar, Premier Ball, and Badoo. My reverse is Grovyle. And my rare is Scizor. Nice. Really cool. It's kind of cool. Honeycomb Defender, if you have 6 or more damage counters on it, then anything done to it is reduced by 40. Makes it a little more difficult to get that last bit of knockout, or at least in that format it did. And I don't know how I did that. So, This pack just does not want to be opened because it's opening up all sorts of craziness. Voltorb, Ghastly, Stunky, Magnemite, Trico, Bidoof, Conductive Quarry, and Grovyle. My reverse, oh, Gyarados, Tail Revenge. So this was one of the few energy-less decks, and if it ran energy, it was usually just a rescue energy to put it back in your hand, and that was it. So Tail Revenge did 30 times the number of Magikarp in your discard pile, so the strategy was really cool. You just did stuff like Junk Arm, Regimove, Regice with Regimove on it, all sorts of things to get Magikarps into the discard pile. And then once they were in the discard pile, you just put out one Gyarados and you were hitting for 90 a turn. This thing was often expert belted, so you're doing 110 a turn, and that was pretty big in that season's format. And my rare? Alright, I was right. So I was hoping for a Charizard, but Charmeleon from Charmeleon reprint is still really awesome. And yeah, so I was right. 2 level X's, 1 shiny, and 1 reprint. So we actually still have a ton of packs left. So, well, I should also note that we've only pulled 3 holos so far, which means that there's a lot more holos to pull. And who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you get 3 level X per pack. That would be really cool. Roselia, or not per pack. That'd be really cool per pack. Per box. Bronzor, Snover, Duskull, Starly, Dusclops, Pokédrawer Plus, and Miltank. And before I continue, let's just increase the suspense a little bit and just take a minute to stack those up. My reverse is a Bidoof. Whoops. And my rare is another Dusknoir. So I've already pulled that one. We'll set that off to the side. I can open this pack. Ghastly, Magnemite, Cherubi, Drifloon, Larvitar, Dusclops, Machoke, Skarmory. My reverse is a Bagon. And my rare, Lumineon, I think is what it's called, Holo. This is a card I really haven't seen too much of, and is kind of an interesting looking Pokemon. Obviously, it's a fish Pokemon, but there's just something about it that's, I don't know, it's really cool. And I like the look of that particular holo. Swinub, Bronzor, Bidoof, Skorupi, Tangela, Luxury Ball, Farfetch'd, and Piloswine. My reverse is a Swinub, and my rare, nice, Miss Magius Holo, which I think is an awesome looking holo. There's Magius itself really, it's cool looking, but it's not all that impressive. But what I really like is the background. You can see like an entire city below it. Little streets, the houses, even the little trees. I think that's a city. But yeah, really cool looking. So now we're up to, I think, 5 holos. Magikarp, Pikachu, Bagon, Voltorb, Larvitar, Pupitar, Pokédrawer, and Dusclops. My reverse is a Bronzong, which is a rare. And my rare is Gyarados. So this is just a cool card to add to the collection. Again, just, that was an amazing deck card. I mean, that was the only attacker. In today's decks, you typically have, multi-attackers, and Gyarados was the only one that ever did anything in that deck. Tangela, Finneon, Mischievous, Magikarp, Trico, Electrode, Pupitar, and Premier Ball. My reverse is Pokédrawer Plus. That would have been a really awesome pull back in the day. And my rare, Regigigas Holo. So I remember seeing a few Regigigas decks. I don't think I ever had to play one in tournament, but they were pretty awesome. Especially considering, you know, it's a basic, so you're talking, you know, 100 HP for a basic back then was really cool. Magnemite, Switch, Mischievous, Roselia, Duskull, Luxury Ball, Shelgon, which is a really cool looking Shelgon coming down the hill there, doing a tackle, Electrode, or actually, I'm sorry, it's not a tackle, it's a, well, it could be a body slam or a rollout, either one. My reverse is a Machoke, and my rare is a Skuntank. And do I have a, I don't think I've pulled a Skuntank yet, I could be wrong. Magnemite, Voltorb, Starly, Switch, Skorupi, Haunter, Great Ball, Grovyle. My reverse is Skorupi, and my rare, ooh, Torterra Holo. So, I'm reading its Poke Power real quick. Huh, that's kind of cool. Sunshine Song. Sunshine Song, if I could say that right. When you evolve into Torterra, you can choose all of your other grass Pokemon and automatically evolve them. Search for their evolutions from the deck and just go ahead and evolve. So let's say you've got like, you know, a couple Grotle on the bench and a couple whatever Grotel's basic is. As soon as you evolve into that Torterra, everything gets upped one. So kind of cool. Magikarp, Starly, Magnemite, Pikachu, Mischievous, Marley's Request, Pichu, and Saravia. My reverse. Oh! So, I don't know why it didn't even come to me. You know, I wanted I opened this box just to, you know, for the joys of pulling a Gengar, hopefully. And I don't know why I wasn't even hoping for the joy of pulling a reverse Gengar. Now that I have, it's really cool. But, yeah. So, I don't know why, that just, it never came to me to be even a possible hope. So, this is a really awesome surprise. I was just like, oh, another Gengar, and then I was like, oh, a shiny Gengar. And my rare is Abomasnow, and I do remember pulling that one. So, I don't know what else to hope for as far as a pull, except, you know, maybe pulling another, you know, ultra rare, you know, another level X shiny or reprint. I don't know. Let's Scizor reverse would be cool. I kind of like Scizor. Ponyta, Bagon, Cherubi, Potion, Magikarp, Skarmory. Ooh, Skarmory reverse would be pretty cool. Magneton and Farfetch'd. My reverse is Bibarel. And my rare, hey, Steelix. I forgot that was in this set. So I haven't pulled that one yet. Larvitar, Drifloon, Ponyta, Machop, Combee, Pokéjor Plus, Farfetch'd, and Scyther. Scyther reverse would be pretty cool too. And my reverse is Staraptor, which is a rare. Yep, that's a rare. Have I pulled that one yet? That may be actually a holo. Actually, let me look at the number real quick. Oh, well, I don't know. Unless there's I don't think there's 3 pages of holos, so I think that's just a non-holo rare. And I may have pulled that already, but I don't remember. And my rare? Ooh, Dusknoir holo. I remember seeing this in some games. Yeah, this is a pretty cool card. Yeah, you can, it's Poke Power, it lets you draw, but then you're forced to discard, you have to put some damage on him, but the more damage he has on here, the more damage you can put on your opponent. So, it's, I don't know what to call it, kind of a tricky card. You know, it's got a lot of ups, but for every up, it's got a down. So, it's an interesting card. It's one that you really have to weigh the pros and cons of when you play it. Mischievous, Roselia, Duskull, Onix, Stunky, Energy Switch, Sableye, and Pokeblower Plus. My reverse is a Magneton. So my camera just flashed at me, and I'm hoping that this is where it turned off and not any earlier, but just pulled a Raichu Holo, so yay, Raichu! So Raichu Holo and Raichu level X. Excellent to be able to pass along to those Pikachu line collectors. My camera does turn off at 30 minutes, so I didn't realize I had already taken 30 minutes on this video, but I mean, that's kind of the average, just a little over 30 minutes for each video, so I guess I could have. But I hope I didn't miss pack openings there. Magnemite, Voltorb, Starly, Switch, Skorupi, Pichu, Miltank, Scyther, and my reverse is Cyclone Energy, and my rare is another Tyranitar. So I think all I've got are like 4 non-holo rares as duplicates, and I still have 3 packs to go. So, yeah, I really like not pulling lots of duplicates. For obvious reasons. I mean, yeah, who wants duplicates? Unless you're a player and it's a really good card, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll take 5 Zekroms. Larvitar, Voltorb, Stunky, Duskull, Onix, Scyther, Luxury Ball, and Shelgon. My reverse, ooh, Torterra rare. And my rare, ooh, take out, knock out Machamp. Did I pull this in a regular or reverse? Hey, I haven't pulled this one yet. Excellent. So that's a new one. Yay. And yeah, obviously from that little flip through right there, you can tell how big this non-holo rare set is. So there may be even more rares that I haven't pulled yet. We'll find out. Mischievous, Magikarp, Trico, Bagon, Potion, Energy Link, Electrode, and Skarmory. My reverse is a Tangela. And my rare, hey, Mamoswine, I haven't pulled that one yet either. So another one to add to there. So, very last pack. I mean, I really don't know what else to hope for. I pulled my Gengar in reverse. I've pulled a lot of other epic cards back from the TCG days. Gyarados, Sableye, Machamp. I pulled the 2 level X's, pulled the reprint, pulled the shiny, pulled a ton of awesome holos. Yeah. There's nothing else to ask for. Combee, Swinub, Bronzor, Bidoof, Skorupi, Electrode, Piloswine, Magneton. My reverse. Hey, a Raichu reverse! Excellent, obviously a rare since I just pulled the holo, or not that long ago pulled a holo. And my rare is a Drapion. So, this is a duplicate. So, not an epic way to end the box or anything, but tons of epic cards. So let's go ahead and sort them out and show off the entire set. So here's my Stormfront Ultra Rares for trade or sale. Pretty much everything you saw in the video, plus a spare Machamp level X. And, yeah, really nothing else to say about that. Raichu's awesome. Kind of would have been cool, though, to be able to show another card other than another Machamp level X, but hey, it's still a pretty good card. And, there's a Kitten Shadow, and soon to be a Kitten Head, so kittens always make videos better. So here's my complete Stormfront set. And I'm going to go ahead and show the backs because everything that's in a sleeve is what I pulled from the box. So as you can see, I came really close to pulling all of the holos. I'm only missing an Infernape and a Magnezone from the box, but as you can see, I already have them, so it's no big deal. But I did pull a full non-holo rare set, and some of you might have actually caught that last pull, the Drapion non-holo rare, I actually did not have yet. I had pulled this in reverse earlier, but not the rare. So that actually was kind of a cool ending to be able to pull something that I didn't have yet. I just didn't realize it at the time. So, complete non-holo rare set from the box, as well as a complete common and uncommon set. So it's very nice to have everything nice and gem mint in my collection. Pulled Machamp level X, Raichu level X, the Charmeleon reprint, and the shiny Dusknoir. Like I said, my favorite of the shinies from these 3. And then here's all the reverses that I pulled. So again, these are in the orange sleeves. Everything else I had previously. So rares, uncommons, commons, a little bit of everything. And now to show all of my extra stuff that is for trade or sale. So here's my holos. And this is stuff from the box as well as from things I had earlier. More holos. Non-holo rare. Rare reverse starting with the Magnezone. And going all the way through to that Abysmal. And then uncommons and commons, which are sorted by type. And that's it. So if you have anything, if you want to trade, my wants list is on TheCatsMeowth.com. Or if you're looking to buy, just PM me with an offer, which is the fastest way to do it. Or you can PM me for prices as well. And stay tuned for tomorrow's Surprise Friday.